I would probably go more towards Tyson in the rematch than what I would Usyk, but I think he's got to sort that corner work out before anything.
This is Jonathan Aguilar, fifth Pro Boxing Fans, joined by Lewis Ritson, back on a Matchroom show. It feels like the old days, doesn't it?
It does, blast from the past, isn't it? So nice to be back, see the old faces, and yeah, just good opportunity.
Now, when obviously you were signed with Matchroom, you were kind of like the A side. You were the guy headlining in Newcastle. Things are a bit different these days. Does it feel a bit strange? Does it feel a bit odd?
No, not actually. I preferred much better. Do you know, like a few times I have boxed for Matchroom, the Robbie Davis fight and stuff, where I was like the sort of B side, I got left alone. That's what I like. You know, like that's the team. I hate all the cameras at the gym. Just like to get on with work, go home. Got two little ones. It's all about them when I'm away from the gym. So this has been just perfect. This great. Just left us alone. I'm in the away hotel, getting left alone in there and press conference. That's the last little bit of media work to do, and then that's me. So it's been ideal for me.
What's the relationship with Eddie Hearn? Is it just like, you know, boxer to promoter kind of thing?
Yeah, well, what it was like, you know, like when I was with him the first time, it's like it's a business relationship, isn't it? He owns you really. He's your promoter. He tells you if I what to do, and it's like I've said before, we're Northern boys. You know what I mean? We're not from London, where he's from. You know, it's a bit of a different like situation, as it were, miles away. So yeah, but it's good seeing him, good having a bit crack on with him, and just the rest of the lads really.
Do you say, like, you know, not you owe a lot to Eddie, but you know he did, you know, promote you, build you up, and gave you a load of opportunities, and you know, built your popularity. You know, I'm guessing you always be on good terms with him.
Oh, of course, that's why he's the best in the world, isn't it? You know, like he's done that with a lot of fighters, and he'll do it with a lot more. He's the best promoter in the world, and he's given no opportunity to be on his card, which obviously we'll thank him for, and we've got to take that with both hands, and we believe we will.
Paddy Donovan, rising talent. You know sort of the story and stuff. Why do you think, you know, you've got enough at this stage of your career to beat him and upset the odds? I
just feel it's a bit like what me and Patera was like, you know, like taking it a little bit too early, and he's got all the experience. He's done the 10 rounders, he's done the 12 rounders before, and Paddy hasn't, and we think we're his proper test, you know, where he had to sort of make sure we're winning. He gets put back down a peg or two.
At this stage of your career, do you still have that same sort of motivation, hunger? I mean, you had some losses in your career, but you know, where would you say your motivation is right now? It's
probably the best it's been, really. You know, like, I know it's 3 losses, but 2 of them were in world final eliminators, you know, and 1 was for a European title. We're not like talking getting beat off journeyman or domestic level opponents here. We're getting beat off the best, you know, like. So yeah, there's plenty of ambition and plenty left. I'm only 30. I'm looking rough around the edges, but two daughters are blamed for that. So no, still plenty of ambition, and we're just ready to kick on a little bit.
Obviously, the northeast scene, you know, back, you know, a few years ago, it was mainly you carrying it, and now there's a lot of northeast talent. I know you've always wanted that St James's Park fight. Is it realistic still, or have you kind of given up on that dream?
Yeah, that's not happening anytime soon, to be fair. Would have been nice, obviously, when they were on about me and Josh fighting in there at the time. It would have been nice for it to come off and a dream, but I don't think anyone's going to. You're on about like the northeast talent, but it's all sort of like dish and diving now, you know, like people are at different gyms, Jamie Moore's gym, Tony Sims' gym now, they've all sort of Ben Davis's gym, so a lot of the northeast lads are like London based now, so it's going to be hard to like get the place up there like bouncing again, but hopefully a few wins with us from Matchroom, we can get back there and get another big one at the arena.
So you're at welterweight now. How much stronger do you feel, you know, at this weight compared to when you're at, you know, the lower weights?
Yeah, a lot stronger, but I mean, it's still not easy to make. You know, like, I haven't jumped up to £7 because I can't be bothered to train. You know, like it's hard making even welterweight. You know, like more hard making than 147, but we'll be 100 times stronger than what we were at 140, and 200 times stronger than what we were at 135. So it's hopefully it'll just come together Saturday night.
And you know, for those, you know, backing him to pull it off, what would you say to them? Why should they bet on you to win this fight?
Well, we'll see Saturday night. Well, I'm not one for trash talk. I'm not one for this. So, be the best man wins Saturday, and that's what I want.
And just on the main event, how do you think it's going to go, Taylor and Catch?
I said Taylor for the first one, so I'm going to stick with him for the second. If the weight, I've said it in a few interviews, if the weight hasn't properly killed him, where he's got nothing in him, I expect him to get through Jack.
And obviously on the weekend, everyone's talking about it, Fury losing to Usyk. What did you make of the fight?
I want to be truthfully honest, I went to bed after 6 rounds. I watched the first 6 in Wallace works one day a week on a Sunday, and I had the 2 young'uns on a Sunday, and one gets up too early. Got about 12:30, and I thought I couldn't stay awake any longer than this, because the young gets up like 5:30, 5:45 in the morning. So, but to the point where I watched it, I had a bang even 3-3, and then woke up in the morning, seen a highlight video of Fury getting wobbled quite badly and getting rocked, and then I've seen a few videos of the corner work, which was a bit of a shambles. 3 blokes shouting 3 different instructions to him. So I think Tyson needs to sort his corner out before anything else. Saying that, I would probably go more towards Tyson in the rematch than what I would Usyk, but I think he's got to sort that corner work out before anything.
Yeah, and if he was, a lot of people said one man in the corner, like you say. As a fighter, how is it? You just like one voice all the time? Like if you had 2-3 voices, would it just completely confuse you? Yeah,
well, it knocks you up. Like even in the corner now, I don't really like him saying too much. To be fair, just like how you're feeling. 1 or 2 instructions and that's it. Like you see some corners they go mad and have about 10 or 15 instructions, and you're just thinking, well, they're all going to get one yard out the other. So yeah, I like my corner work, this nice calm thingy, and that was far from that at the weekend. So I don't know what Tyson would have been feeling in there.
And just finally, a lot of people, write fighters off after one defeat. Where is his legacy at the moment? Does he have to win that Usyk rematch to be considered great, or is he already a great?
No, well, I think he's already a great for what he's for. It's a hard one, that, because you're on about greats, and there's plenty of greats that would beat him. I think Lennox Lewis would have beat Tyson. And you class him as a great, undisputed. I think he's more great for how much weight he's lost. How all the weight loss journey to then fighting Deontay Wilder, beating him 3 times. But I wouldn't class him as a great of boxing. He's probably been the greatest of our generation for heavyweight, but there hasn't been many good heavyweights really, has there? So I think he's in a bit of a hard position that way. I'll put me in a hard position that way asking, but yeah, I would put him as a great, but probably not for what he's done in boxing, for what he's done out of boxing and getting back in there.
Finally, going to keep your pundit head on. Wilder Zhang next week. How do you think that one's going to play out? 2 big punches, 2 men coming off losses.
I think Zhang does the business. I think Wilder looked more disappointing against Parker than what Zhang. So I keep moving all over the place. Than what Zhang did in his fight with him. So yeah, I think Zhang knocked him out. I want to say it there. You heard it here first. And if he doesn't, delete this interview.
It's staying up. Lewis Ritson, good to see you back, and best of luck on Saturday night.
Cheers, thank you very much.